What is up, guys? Welcome to today's class slash video, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, today we'll be discussing progressive overload. So what is progressive overload? Progressive overload is kind of like a tool or something you can use to increase the overall intensity of your session, and I'll be discussing the 4 top ways I recommend to do so. Obviously you can't always train with the exact same intensity as always, because you won't see the physical progress if you're not making performance progress in the gym, whether that be one of these 4. So yeah, let's kind of kick it off. The first one and the most obvious one is increased volume. Now, increased volume meaning that you're doing more sets, you're doing more reps, and you're kind of just increasing the amount of sets or reps you're doing. Let's say, for example, you benched 100 kilos for 10 reps last week. Now this week you're going to try and aim to get at least 11. So you're making progress, even if it's just literally one rep. It makes a difference. You need to keep on pushing, keep on improving at the end of the day. So the obvious one, the first one, is increased volume. The second one is going to be increased weight, which is obviously also an obvious one. Now again, let's use the same example of the bench. You bench 100 kilos for 10 reps last week. Now this week you want to bench 105 kilos for 10 reps. Even if it's not that big of a jump, 102 if your gym has 1 kilo plates. You get what I mean? You should always try and increase the volume or the weight. So these are the first 2 obvious ones. Then you've got increased sessions. Now I'm not that big of a fan of this one, but let's also use an example here. Let's say you're training 3 times a week, and you're feeling kind of that you can push a bit harder and do more from your side. Then I would definitely recommend increasing your sessions from 3 to 4 if you have the time for it, and you want to do more. But let's say someone like myself training 5 or 6 sessions a week, obviously there's no more space. I'm not going to start doing 2 weight training sessions a day, because in my opinion that's not smart, that's a waste. So increase sessions according to your current situation. Talk with your trainer about this one. And then the most important one for me personally is increased tension. Now this is the ultimate one. I would go for this one first before going for the other 3. Now simply because increased tension, as you know, increased tension of each rep is going to increase obviously the difficulty of doing the physical exercise. Let's say you're doing curls. Let's use an example here. You're doing 10 curls, this tempo easy stuff. Now I want you to do a pause at the top and do a 2-second negative. So now you're going to go up, pause, 1, 2, up, pause, 1, 2. You'll see you'll definitely have a hard time doing 10 using the tension technique instead of doing the normal pace, easy, quick reps. So in my opinion, first focus on slowing down your reps, getting as much tension as possible out of each single rep. If you think you mastered the tension side, obviously you can only go that slow. You're not going to do a 10-second negative on the rep. So start with this one. But yeah, like I said, use all 4 kind of in a combination to increase the difficulty of your sessions, and use progressive overload as a tool to keep making progress in the gym. Like I said, you can't do the same exact intensity for the rest of your life, because that means you're going to stay and look the same for the rest of your life. You need to keep on challenging yourself, keep on pushing yourself at the end of the day. So that's a big secret, and that's something I really want you guys to focus on. So yeah guys, that's it for today's lesson. Thanks for watching. See you soon.